Hey everybody, I'm Blue, and today we are gonna finish off this month of spooky and fall-themed drawings with the scariest thing of all, an introduction video. You might think I'm joking, but I promise I'm not. I've tried to do this a couple of different times, and I always get too embarrassed and talk myself out of it. But we're gonna do it this time. We're really gonna do it. And not just because the scary drawing that I did for this video only is a minute or so long, and that's not quite enough time. No, I'm doing this of my own accord and for no other reasons. So without further ado, let's begin. This is a series of drawings that I did recreating the initial concepts I had for the character that I use, Blue. And where I kind of settled on the design that I'm using almost right away, I was hesitant. This is a character that's going to be sticking with me for a while, I would hope at least, so I asked some friends for some feedback. And the ones that I got were things like too much blue, as well as most YouTubers use just a casual character in a hoodie. But hoodie characters just have such a good vibe, don't they? It just immediately says, like, chilled back, laid back, ready to just hang out. And so where I do like the others, especially the one with the little ghosty sleeves, I think this one's just genuinely the best. And where at first this may seem like a very simple design, there's actually quite a few hidden references. We've talked before about my Okage Shadow King stand pin, but the hairstyle I used is based off of Four Swords plus Link, or at least loosely inspired by it. I was one of those people absolutely convinced that Sans from Undertale was wearing house slippers, and I made them a little skeleton with some lazy pants as a tiny nod to a Hypnos cosplay I never quite got to do. Which means yes, I have every intention of eventually cosplaying as my little character here. And I have to say, it's been really nice just having a character to be a stand-in representation for me. I have lots of fun just doing little doodle reactions, and it's something I haven't been able to do for a long time. Okay, introduction video. What else should we talk about? Let's start with my most current obsession. That's definitely going to be a problem for this channel later. It's Twisted Wonderland. The anime comes out today, and I'm super excited. You'd better believe that's what I'm going to be doing as soon as I get off work. And just for funsies, I figured I might as well draw my little character in the chibi style from that game. I've never felt like I'm good at drawing chibis, and so I will sit there and draw anybody else's style or variation of them than my own, because I've yet to figure out exactly how I like to do them, how I want them to look. But here with the gradients, as well as just the soft, gentle facial structure, it was a ton of fun to do, and a quick little reference to a current obsession. Who knows how long it'll last, but for now, I'm having fun with it. And that's not the only current obsession that's made its way to the channel a couple of times. Because where I have talked about Hades several times, I have a funny feeling it's going to show up at least a few more times. I did talk in my Charon drawing about wanting to do one with Hypnos and Thanatos in a similar theme, and I got a funny feeling that's going to happen eventually. And something I'm always ready to talk about is Pokemon. It doesn't matter if we're talking about the little creatures themselves, the games, the themes, whatever, I'm always down to talk about it. And at this point, I would like to apologize to several of my friends that I unwillingly got addicted to this game series. I am so sorry and you deserve better. One series that I have never gotten anyone addicted to and will not apologize for constantly bringing up and shoving in people's faces is Okage Shadow King, which sometime I have to do like a big detailed video about it. It's coming. It'll happen. I just need to figure out what I'm drawing for it. And yeah, I think those are probably the things that are most likely to pop up on the channel over and over again as key interests of mine. So let's go ahead and look into the drawing that I was originally doing for this video that just didn't quite make the time limit I needed. The original concept for this drawing was going to be to put my character Blue in the center of the screen and then having, jumping out of that jack-o'-lantern candy pail, a bunch of my OCs dressed up in cute costumes. But I couldn't get the framing right, and I ended up deciding to just draw me, but looking spooky and scary, which I can't succeed in. It's just such a cute little design, and I love the attempt, at least. And speaking of attempting things, that's what this channel is. It's just me trying to do something new and explore a medium that I'm unfamiliar with. I think that as artists we grow a lot when we take steps in different directions and try different vantage points. and this has been one of them, and I've been delighted and surprised and overjoyed with the results so far. As embarrassing and as awkward as it is every time I have to lock myself in a closet to start recording, I am having a lot of fun with this, and I hope to continue having fun with this for a while. In case any of you are wondering, all I use for my editing is iMovie, and it's the free version of it. I don't recommend it. It's really clunky and awful, but it's been a good training program, and I use Procreate for all of my art. Which Procreate is a good program that I will recommend, granted I think pretty much everybody that uses it does. Another unexpected surprise from this YouTube stuff was that my videos about original characters are actually doing pretty good. It genuinely makes me so happy that some of my kiddos are my top performing videos. So I'd like to take a second and talk about the most likely characters you'll see here. I have been in a Pathfinder campaign of the module Giant Slayer for 5 years now, and you've already seen him, you know him. My boy Jack is something that I can't shut up about, and I've got 2 videos in the works that I'm currently working on scripting. I've got one about the craziest moment I've personally had in the campaign so far, and another one about my fellow players and all of their cool characters and what they're up to. Just put the whole group together, you know? And lastly, this is something that wouldn't have happened without YouTube giving me just a little bit of a burst of confidence, is my characters from Spark and Stone. This is an illustrated novel that I'm working on that goes into some elemental lore and thoughts that I have, as well as just character dynamics at the focus of it. I have a whole video detailing it. I don't feel like I should go into it now, but feel free to check that out. I'll go ahead and link it in the description below. And oh gosh, oh goodness, what else do people say in these videos? According to current internet trends, as far as my age is concerned, I'm already dead. I'm a bigger fan of dogs than I am cats. I prefer savory foods over sweet foods, though I am a bit of a penchant for candy. When it comes down to coffee or tea, I choose hot chocolate. And yes, in case you were wondering, my favorite color is blue. And that's all the spooky, scary, talking about yourself shenanigans that I can handle for the day. If you think I'm joking again, I'm actually shaking a little bit. All that scary stuff out of the way, I hope you enjoy this spook season to the fullest, and I will see you later!